Okay, so I'm going to first quickly go over some of the things we did in class so you have a good basis to start with. You know that when you open up Storyline, you come to this, of which there's this singular scene. To access putting a composition together, you just want to double click on this. Please remember that I'm asking this be a 16 by 9, right? So right now you see it's square. We want the rectangle, more of the widescreen, so you go up to Design. And then in the left there, you see story size. In that story size, you can see that I have a choice now of going 16 by 9. And then as long as you lock that aspect ratio, you can make this any size you want. 720 by 405 is fine. I don't know why, I just kind of default to the, oh goodness gracious, to the 800 by 450. Then you hit OK, and you get this nice looking rectangle. The other thing that I would like you to do is when you're in the home section, you see that you have a player option here, right? So when you click that player, it's very similar to what we did in Captivate, in which it shows you what it will look like, and we can change the colors and the navigation and all of those things. For now, what I'd simply like you to do is just not have anything. So you see this player tabs window here, you can just uncheck, and then as you scroll down, anything that's checked, just go ahead and uncheck it for now. I think that's it. You don't want the title on there yet, we'll figure that stuff out later. And we are not going to have any audio, so you can uncheck the volume. You can see the previous and next are down here in the bottom right. You cannot move them. That is the only place that they can go. And when I talk about that ZI flow in class and wanted to discuss how Articulate really will reinforce that. I mean, this is a team of just very smart people, designers, developers, and they recognize that that ZI flow is very necessary to have your previous and next. So this is just something that supports what we've done in class. There's other ways, if you could see up here, that you can mess with the colors and the labels and all that. We're going to do that very similar to what we did with Captivate at the end. But for now, I just want you to uncheck all of those things, so the only thing we're dealing with here when you do your comic strip is the one slide and the one scene. So just go ahead and hit OK there. And then finally, what you want to do is make sure you name it, right? So I'm just going to double click down here, and I'm going to say comic or what have you. And I don't want that back and next just yet. Again, I simply want one slide with nothing on it. And then what you can do is way down here in the bottom right, you see this gear, right? So that's pretty synonymous with settings and all that properties. So if you click on that, you see slide properties comes up, and then I have a lot of information. But what you're going to want to notice here is that the previous and next in the buttons, you can uncheck those. So just uncheck those for now and hit OK. And now, like we did in class, when I go up to preview and just click this slide, very, very simple. You see that we got this gray border, and then your comic will be on the inside. That's all I'd like you to do as far as setting this up. Okay? And then we'll go ahead and create everything later. But for now, get rid of everything. Just make sure that it's just one screen, one simple space, and then we'll develop the rest from there.